welcome here again to Realize to Actualize the Now show from the River Rhine in, not Nackenheim where I live, which is about 15 kilometers this way, but this is Mainz, the city I was born in 1966, almost 49 years ago. But yeah, that was then and this is now, and again the now is the point of the experience, of the practice. Yeah, it's true, it's creating through the experience. And well, the way we really learn to be new, to be different, is to really practice to be different, to be less reactive and less argumentative with other people, less judgmental of this world. Because the judgment keeps you from really, keeps us from really seeing what is. Because that's also part of the practice, to learn to see things as they are, to perceive reality, to be real. You know, learning to be real is a matter of opening yourself up to the reality surrounding you, wherever you are. You know, that's the world that we have created, that's the world we live in. Well, your day, your life, your experiences, your past, and your present, with your routine and your relationships, your family life, your intimate life, your friends, your social life, your business life. You know, all of that has developed, has evolved, and that's who you are. And you, like everyone else, including myself, we all look for change. We do what we do, but we want for things to be different. We go from one experience, like from one relationship, from one job, from one school to the next, from one activity. You know, because we're driven, and we consider that, or call that progress, the thousands and thousands of years. You know, you got to look at that. You know, the path of human development is actually the path of destruction, of fighting each other in the name, fighting against each other in the name of God, in the name of justice, my rights versus your rights, I'm right, you're wrong. And so we argue with each other. And yeah, it really starts there on a personal level. To overcome that, to face that, to become aware of that, and then say, okay, I don't want to argue with you anymore. However unreasonable and crazy and whatever you are, that's you. That's you, that's not me, that's you. I don't want to have to defend myself against you anymore. Because what you send to me actually is not really me, that's you, because it comes from you. It's just something that you feed off on in me, that you see in me, and then you make it about me when we argue with people, which is basically we wanting the other person to be different. Otherwise, we wouldn't argue. And so, once we give that up, you know, we can create a more peaceful world. That starts there, as we improve on our relationships, on our ability to really hear people, to not take their behavior personal, but to really learn them, to really get to know them. But as we get to know other people, we also get to know ourselves in that process. And so, it's an opportunity for that. Again, also the reminder, especially when people are difficult, because they also represent something in us that is there. We just don't want to look at that because it's uncomfortable. And so we hide it away, and we are very sensitive when we see that in others. That's when we react to them. That's when we get upset. That's when we get frustrated and angry, because we focus on changing the other person, because what they said or did, we take it personal. About us, not knowing it's about them. And so that's, as we learn to see that, we can learn to understand ourselves better. And of course we can understand other people better. Because, you know, this is your nature. It's your thing. Dein Ding. It's nicht mein Ding. You know, my thing, your thing. It's dein Ding. That's what Realize to Actualize is about.